The Runner and Gunner Show. We're running and gunning and saying our thoughts, though we have different minds. At the same time, we bring the thought to help your mind grow in the mental. Give knowledge with advice plus all essentials. So if you haven't heard, then act like you know. It's the Runner and Gunner Show. Runner and Gunner Show. The Runner and Gunner Show. Gun.
No, I'm not ready.
The Runner and Gunner Show.
The formula for how do we take hex and exchange it back into U.S. dollars that we can put into our pockets and buy those food and shelter and
those big fat steaks and
clothing.
Feed your big fat family and get fatter every day.
I hope.
Good question. So just like you would get it, like you would purchase hex, you would buy ETH through exchange and then you swap it, or then you would transfer it to MetaMask and you swap it for hex. So on the flip side, you would take your hex and you would swap it back to ETH, and then you would transfer your ETH back to your exchange where you buy and sell your crypto, and then you sell your ETH on your exchange, and then you transfer your money in your bank account.
And so, for the season finale, we're going to talk to you
everybody?
guys
This
about
is the beginning of season 3.
The ending.
Hey, we're in season 3, Runner.
Wait a minute.
What the heck? How did we get
finalize or realize that we are in the 3rd season?
I don't know. Maybe we just relaxed, turned off our brain, floated upstream.
Float upstream.
It is not dreaming. It is not. We only sing that song because we have some exciting news about the most expensive songs to air
ever.
So everybody out there listening, after you're done listening to the Runner and Gunner Show, I want you to turn off the show, open up YouTube, and start playing these songs like crazy because they run YouTube a pretty hefty penny each time that it is played. All right, are you guys ready for this list? And I know you Lennies are going to be like, I don't believe it.
Play them the list. So, what's going on for the first song that is played the most for the most?
All right, we'll start with number 5. Number 5 is Vanilla Ice Baby.
What's that go like?
It goes ding, 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 ding. Under pressure, ding, ding, bing, ding. Ding, ding,
I thought you were going to play
ding,
the actual
Under pressure, ding, chicka, ping, ching, chicka, picka, ting, chicka,
ding, 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 ding. Under pressure.
Yo, my name is the Ninja Turtles. I dance with the Ninja Turtles. Then I bump my head like Jim Carrey. Yeah, I make Adam Sandler movies because I'm Vanilla Ice, baby. Ice, baby. Ting, ding,
okay.
ding, ding, ding.
Is that for real? So number 5 is Ice.
But it's also tied with MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom.
She's a very kinky girl.
Super freak.
The kind you won't take home to my thigh.
Super freak. Can't touch this. So those songs are tied. So if YouTube plays those songs, they're paying a pretty hefty penny for you all out there to listen to their tube. Let's get to the top 3.
Number 3
and the second both go to the Beatles, Los Beatles.
Who are those guys? Can you remind us once again?
Well, there are a couple of Brits who my mother doesn't listen to them anymore.
I hate them.
I love her.
So, who are the Beatles and what are they playing?
Los Beatles son Jorge,
Johan,
Johano,
Pablo,
Muerte. I mean Humberto. Anyways, Paul, Ringo, George,
Pinche Ricardo,
John, you know the Beatles. They have the most expensive spots for YouTube to play each time you play them on the radio.
And
this is why you don't hear the song on the radio.
That they play.
And the first one is Tomorrow Never Knows. I guess.
Can you remind the audience?
Oh, it goes. Relax, turn off your mind and float down straight. You are not dreaming. You are not dreaming. Number nine. Yeah, so that's it. I guess apparently it was played on the TV
I've heard of
show
that one before.
Mad Men in 2012.
Was it really?
And back then in 2012, they had to pay $400 million to play about 14 seconds of that song.
Only $400 million. Oh my lord! Is that all they played
In 2012,
that's all they
too,
paid?
$400 million was actually $400 million.
Freaking lot back then, and right now that's pretty much a lot.
It's the second
I don't have $400 million. I'll tell you that much.
to play
If
Beatles song
they
for
would pay me
14
$400 million just to sing a song, I would do it.
You probably got paid a couple $1 billion for that episode. I don't know.
Amazing.
I'm just taking wild guesses.
So, what number are we on now?
Number 2 is also a Beatles song, and can you guess which one that is? I'll give you a hint.
Say on a revolution.
Well, you know, we all want to see the plan.
Yeah, so the Revolution song made billions and millions of dollars. So that was the number
It
2
did, it really
song
did.
upon the spot that Gunner just said that we have to put it on. And man, I didn't even realize that it was that high up there in the songs that are most played in movies, commercials, TV in general.
That song is that song was not played on commercials and movies.
Money.
That song actually has not ever been played in a movie or a commercial.
Then why the hell
is it so
did you
expensive?
say it makes so much money?
Because let me tell you, back in 2000 something, 2015 or 16, whenever Conan O'Brien's last season was,
2015.
he played the Beatles.
Who? What?
Wait a minute.
When? How?
Who?
What? When? How?
No, wrong story. Here, let me pull it up on the
Chang Lao?
on the net. Pull the net up right here.
Are you lying? I don't believe.
How did you know? Apparently, Gunner just remembers the commercial because Michael Jackson sold that song in the 80s to Nike.
Of course he did.
1987, Michael Jackson sold the Beatles song that he stole from Paul McCartney to Nike. So Michael Jackson gave
the song
by the Beatles to
Nike Air free.
And in 1987, that move cost $500 million.
Is that all?
Oh, wait. Sorry. Back in 1987, it was $500,000.
Well, that ain't that much, to be honest.
That's not too much.
Because nowadays, you got to think about how much commercial costs just to get into the Super Bowl. Into the Super Bowl, it costs a lot of money. So if you're running like 30 seconds in the Super Bowl, you're talking about $500,000 to $1 million right now, currently in the Super Bowl. So what we're talking about is the final countdown of the songs.
Wait, I'm sorry.
That were...
Tomorrow Never Knows was 400,000, not 400 million, and then Revolution was 500,000, but in the 80s. And then the most expensive song in the world
ever
is dun dun da 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 da. Back in the day, Keith Richards went to sleep with his guitar next to him and a recording machine. He woke up in the middle of the night unbeknownst to himself and started playing these guitar notes. Bum, bum, ba-da-da, da-da-da, bum, bum, ba-da-da, da-da-da.
I can't get no
da-da-da, boom,
satisfaction. I can't get no girly action, 'cause I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can get all the girls to like me. I've got all the girls right beside me.
I got the info. I got the info right here. I just looked it up.
Whoa. Oh, thank you, Gunner.
Conan O'Brien paid $1.5 million
Over $1 million
to play that song for 7 seconds.
What a narc.
So, everybody out there, if you're on YouTube, listen to Satisfaction, Revolution, Tomorrow Never Knows,
serious?
and Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer, and you will run YouTube into the ground.
You will run YouTube into your booty tube. So don't do it. Don't
In fact,
do
if
it.
you like YouTube, yeah, you're right. Stay away from those songs. And I do love YouTube, and I endorse it completely.
I endorse YouTube, and the commercials are amazing. And
Hey, speaking of commercials, we got a commercial break right now.
right now, here we go.
Ting digga bing digga ding ching bing ting bing ting ding bing ting ting bing digga ding bing ting 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 ting.
These Cuban cigars are so relaxing to me. I love them every day.
If you ever want some cocaine filled with tobacco leaves with tons of cocaine that lift your spirits up, then choose Cuban cigars.
They fill me up with the perfect amount of cocaine and tobacco leaf. Goodbye, I must leave.
The cocaine in this cigarette is not actually really cocaine. It is artificial and synthetic.
Thank you for cocaine.
All right, everybody, we're back to the Runner and Gunner Show. It is the beginning of season 3. And just like we said, we're going to be talking about better things, having more substance, having better quality, using better microphones.
Yeah, but without no substance abuse. Because we will talk about how we subsidize them. And we'll talk about how you girls can get their eyes into your man's eyes. But your girlies, if they don't follow, then your men will barely... Man.
Yep, and always make sure to watch the very end of the Running Gunner Show because you're never certain what
you're gonna miss or what you're gonna
find, what you're gonna see. All right, but right now, we're talking the namesake of the show, Runner and Gunner.
Runner and Gunner.
We're talking guns, everybody. Hey, it is our Second Amendment right to own guns.
What is number 2 amendment once again, Gunner?
The right to bear arms and kill anybody who goes against the country.
Does that mean that you could have a bear on your arms? Oh my God. California black bear, everybody run. This is scary. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, it also is legal to tattoo bears on your arms.
So, what Gunner is saying that you could actually bear arms, that means you could have a gat in your hand at all times if it's licensed and if it is in a holster, like if it is like exposed, because if you have one hidden and then you pull it on the cops, they're gonna be like boom, boom, boom,
Columbine trench coat murder.
And treat us just like everybody else. But if you have it hidden and non-hidden,
non-hidden, exposed, revealed,
and just show
open,
it, and then show them that you
with your license.
Yeah, and all you have to do is say, hey, I'm trying to protect myself from these other hoes that want to take my wealth, these butt people that want to take my wealth, and you could take them out too, and it's no problem. They don't really give a crap about the bad people that want to take out your money. They only give a crap about the people that are trying to,
Yeah, so don't let anybody take away your guns. That's what we're saying. It's America.
If you try to unbuild, then they do not like you. But if you're trying to build and make yourself better and make your placement where you live better, then they will love you. And they won't care what you're bearing.
Yeah, and
they will just say, bear all day. You know what I mean?
With that said, the gap between authority and cops and burglars is closing. They're practically friends nowadays.
Pretty much.
And you know what? In case you disagree, then don't commit any crimes. But hey, look exactly. We got this said. With that said, also, the most expensive gun.
Tell us, how much is
in the world?
What? The world?
Is only $1 million.
That's it?
It is relatively inexpensive to buy a killing device.
What a piece of doo-doo. Well, what the hell is the most... Okay, Gunner, you actually know what the most expensive gun is, because I have no clue.
I do. I got it right here on the Googles.
Okay, so show us what the goggles
On Los
reveal.
Giggles. Los Giggles.
Goggles.
I'm blind.
Okay, what is it? What's the most expensive gun in the world?
That it's going to be a gold inlaid gun, which makes it, double expensive.
Okay, so once you have gold, you get laid. You get gold, and then you get inlaid.
And
so that's what runners.
We have gold in our
gunners try to
souls.
tell you.
That's what we get
Runners
laid.
telling you that inlaid, that means you get inside and you get laid. Gunner is saying if you get this gun, you will get inside and laid. It's the same damn thing.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's called gold inlaid.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Shit,
I thought you said golden egg. I thought it was like the beautiful. Okay, my bad.
Whew. All right, everybody. If you get this gun, you're just a gun collector. But if you have gold in your soul, then you get laid like runner and gunner. All right, but this one is a revolver. It is the golden laid Colt model 1849 pocket revolver.
How many rounds does it have? See, because revolvers are old school back to the day. They used to have 6 to 8 revolvers. 8 is the maximum. A 6 shooter is pretty much standard. And the 6 shooters were really cool back in those days because if you say you got in a feud and this girl was in your way and you were like, baby, relax, I got this. And then this other guy came and said, she's mine and I love her. And it's so crazy back then because all you would have to do in this bar fight was not even push each other's side, not even do anything. You take 10 paces, turn around, and whoever had the better gun would shoot the faster round. And people would fall on the ground and go down, and then things were said back then. But that's the truth.
You get this. It isn't very easy to buy guns on the internet.
Is it not, or is it not? Just
in case you live in California and you know nothing about self-defense except for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Those in Texas who are listening to the Runner and Gunner show right now know what I'm talking about. That it isn't easy to buy a gun off the internet.
Word.
If you want to buy a gun off the internet, then good luck. But if you go into the store, this gold inlaid gun is going to cost you
how much? Gunner?
About $1 million.
That is all? Jesus Lord.
It is
okay.
$1 million to own the killing device.
So, like my boy Chris Rock said.
Or as I like to call, the revolver.
My boy Chris Rock once said that they got to put money on these bullets, you know?
Put money on these bullets.
Because the guns are the guns. But they got to put money on. They got to charge. Say if they. Chris Rock said this. I'm not stealing this joke, but he said that they have to charge what, like $100,000 a bullet. How much bullets can you really afford to kill somebody? You'd be like, okay, one bullet. Oh shit!
That's all you need.
Oh shoot! I can't do it. You know, if you don't hit them precisely, then you got to go home. You gotta recalculate your steps. You gotta get back to the blueprint, because if you shoot them with one bullet and you miss, the whole day is ruined. What if this guy was somebody that you hated the most in your life, and then you shoot him with one bullet, but the bullet costs $100,000? What the heck are you gonna do? That's exactly what I was saying. So you missed the bullet.
Well, it's a good thing that guns are inexpensive.
So
because you can buy all the bullets you want for like $500. You have an arsenal. You could have the whole army in your room.
And guns suck, to be honest.
But if you're gonna buy a gun, you want to buy something powerful, and the most powerful handgun is a Magnum.
And guns suck unless you know how to use them. But if you know how to use them, hey.
The Magnum Researcher BFR. We're talking.
Oh, the Barf. The Barf Special.
Have you ever heard of the Barf?
Heck yeah.
The Magnum Barf.
I heard it was special.
Will run you only $1,200. You can have a Magnum Barf. You can have the ultimate killing machine for $1,200.
It's so easy to kill people, but it's so expensive to stay alive.
We can't condone that on the Run and Gun show.
And it's the truth. It's the truth.
Animals, I'm sorry, trees.
We love you guys, but shoot. It's so easy to kill people, and it's so hard to
kill. It's pretty disheartening how inexpensive it is to buy a gun. At the same time, it's also a good thing.
It's a good thing.
So is a baseball bat.
A baseball bat costs $0.000
Baseball bat's
Two
still
pennies.
expensive, about $200.
Unless you ever paid. I've actually played baseball,
$200
Gunner, so I know that.
And you can do
once I swing for somebody for a home run, I mean,
and you can kill just as many people with the baseball bat than you can with the gun.
Unless there's like 3 or 4 of them, and then you need to do multiple home runs.
Oh, then you could buy a slingshot for $20.
Unless
and kill 4
your
people.
slingshot misses 2 out of 4, and then
you can get a chainsaw for $120.
Unless your chainsaw doesn't trim as quick as you thought it was, and you don't have the
then
super
you can go
trim
to the antique
pool.
store and buy a double super steel sword and chop people in half.
Unless your double steel store
Oh.
super chopper.
Then you can get the Magnum.
Okay, agreed. The Magnum is where it's at.
Yeah.
So everybody, go get the Magnum if you really
Go
want.
get the Magnum.
the
It's only
freaking-
$1,200. Those of us those of you in Texas know.
But everybody, we don't want nobody
episode.
dead. We're actually talking about the Second Amendment, but at the same time, we want you guys to live and to live proper and to love each other. We don't give a crap about killing each other because we actually love each other. Love comes first. Hate comes never.
Yes.
Get rid of hate and
Get rid of your hate.
Eliminate hate and always love. You know, that's all you got to do. Once you do that, then you will realize who the heck you are in life. So find yourself, find the love, grab a glove, have a girl tonight or tomorrow night or the next night or before the night or the night before. And then after you do that, you will make sure that you will have her all the whole time of your life. But if you don't do that, then you will also know that love is the greatest thing in your life.
Yeah, because, you know, you got to have love and you got to spark people's interest to provide for yourself and your utility.
Yeah.
And not only that, you got to have protection and you got to have a lady who has protection. You got to have a gun and, you know, you got to have a lady with guns. And that's what we're saying. She's got to have big guns. And
chest guns.
We just want you to know that being a wimp is not where it's at. You know,
don't do it.
In case you're feeling like a wimp, there's either 2 things wrong with you. You're born with nutrition deficiency or TMW. You're whacking it too much. Stop that. Stop whacking.
Do not whack,
You're
sir.
a man. Don't whack. You're supposed to be dirt. So connect with the earth.
Yeah. So don't. Just like Gunnar said, do not whack too much and just love the earth that you touch and love the babies and the ladies, you know, because the ladies are the ones that make the babies actually, and they are the ones that you need to love first. If you love them first, then you will know when you touch earth who the heck that you are and who the heck that you're supposed to be.
Yes. So go out there, buy yourself a gun, and feel good.
Be a man.
All right, everybody, we got to take a commercial break. One last time. Bingo.
Good night. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts.
Hello? Could I just have 50 donuts and some coffee? What do you want, Nikki?
I could dunk your donut today. How many would you like? Alright.
Well, I would just like to buy donuts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Isn't that right, Nikki?
Oh my god, you're too fat. Sorry, we can't afford that. Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I'm just gonna have to throw frozen beers at Nikki's head while he's sleeping.
The Dunkin' Donuts spot.
All right, everybody. It is the Monday morning show. Hopefully, you're speeding through the freeways, getting to your destination on time, and having glorious thoughts of honor and greatness.
Get to your destination points, everybody, and get to them safely. Speed through them and get to them safely and
if you want me to get to the show, then we're going to talk about what this show is about.
What's going on?
It is season 3. This is the first episode of season 3.
Season
it is
3.
The end of summer.
Indeed
it's the end of summer. I hope you had a good summer.
Oh, man.
I hope you knocked on a bunch of girls.
We didn't have so much fires this
I hope
year.
You had a
Everything
good time.
was beautiful.
I hope you said lots of lovely things.
Man, did you guys meet a bunch
of
girls? I hope you did.
Ah, summer.
Cheers.
Cheers to
the end
summer.
of summer.
Summer 2021.
Summer is beautiful. 2021, goodbye.
And hello, fall.
Fall. Speaking of fall, weren't you just talking about Fall McCartney, Gunner? I thought you said something about the guy named Fall.
Fall McCartney?
Who the hell is that?
I'm glad that you asked, because Fall McCartney is what people say happened to Paul McCartney
when he died or something, right?
All right,
Wasn't there
everybody.
some rumor going around back in the 60s?
First of
Can
all,
you confirm that?
I'd like to say this, that yes, fall is coming. We're about to put on
Did
sweaters.
you just say Fall McCartney or Fall?
You know, girls are going to switch up their bikinis for giant fluffy sweaters.
Chichis and booties.
Freaking, they're going to put their hairs down and they'll start wearing earmuffs.
Booties and chichis.
But this is Paul McCartney that we're talking about, not the end of summer.
Okay,
Fall and Paul. Are you guys confused yet? Because so are we with this story.
What are you talking about?
So the story goes
Who?
that Paul is dead. If you look
What?
up Paul is dead in your Googles,
Who?
you'll find that Googly has said
What?
Paul McCartney died. Did you know
Who?
that Paul McCartney died?
Huh?
And then his twin brother took over,
What?
and that's why his songs were never as good as the first 3 years.
Well, what?
According to conspiracy
So
theory.
the conspiracy theory goes
But
that
not confirmed.
Paul McCartney actually died in a car accident back in 1964 when he got in a car accident because they were supposedly on acid, and this is true. And then they were all on acid, and I think Paul McCartney was supposed to be driving. And baby, you can drive my car.
I got this.
And then
I got an article from Rolling Stones. This is what it says.
Crashed or
50
something.
years ago, a Detroit
but they didn't
DJ
even
accidentally
crash.
started the
it
biggest
was not
hoax.
crashing.
There you go, conspiracy theorists. The DJ accidentally started a house.
A hoax.
In the rock and roll history.
One more time. Rewind that. What did you say?
50 years
Gunner,
ago,
one more time.
a Detroit DJ, 50 years ago, a Detroit DJ accidentally started the biggest hoax in rock and roll history.
Biggest hoax.
The
in
Paul
rock
is
and roll
dead craze.
history.
It blew up on October 12, 1969, when Russ Gibb was hosting his show on WKNR. A mysterious caller told him to put on the Beatles' White Album and spin the number 9 backwards
Number 9?
into intro from Revolution 9. When Gibb tried it on air, he heard the words "Turn me on, dead man." The clues kept coming. At the end of Strawberry Fields Forever, John says, "I buried Paul." What could it mean?
Buried Paul. Which is
You heard it, right, Runner? You heard all that backwards? Back, in your life? Yeah, remember?
No, I don't
did
know
it?
what you're talking. Yes, of course I did.
course.
Of course I did. As a Beatles fan,
So
I think that I've heard all that crap. I mean, I
So
don't
the story
agree that
goes
the story about
if you
Paul.
start spinning records backwards, it leaves clues of how Paul McCartney died.
Even Paul is dead. I don't remember what song that was.
But let me tell you
play
like
a
this,
song that Paul
everybody.
is
Before
dead.
the 2-minute rundown, why don't you put this backwards? And whatever it says is the truth. I just made it up, but whatever it says is the truth. Everybody, it's time for the 2-minute rundown. Yes, Paul McCartney is still very much alive, and he's going to be touring in 2022.
Wow.
Ringo also is very much alive,
Ringo
and he is touring
Starr.
now. He started in Mexico, and he's going to be on his way up to New York in 2022.
And ladies and gentlemen, the
the
Dodgers are still kicking ass, and the Frisco Giants are in first and second. They are going head to head. San Francisco is the first team to hit 100 games. Dodgers are right behind them, so it's a really, really close race.
Angels are
the
out.
Angels are
Ohtani's
done.
out. Trout
Ohtani
didn't
is the
come back.
MVP of the season.
MVP of the season.
Even
also,
though
we got
the Angels
UCLA. UCLA is coming up in their football team. What do you know? California,
UCLA
baby.
strikes. USC, all right. But everything is going well, and
We also
what
played a new video game called Cruising the World for the Nintendo Switch. Go ahead and
Cruising
download it. It's only
World.
$39.
It's only $39. Get it right now while you can.
$39, everyone, right there.
And especially for our old school players who used to play back in the day, because you guys will know that this is the real deal of how it used to play when you were a kid.
And we know that it is the end of the month, but the September beer of the month, it has to be Grolsch.
Grolsch.
Grolsch. Buy your Grolsch.
Drink it and believe it.
With the sewing top cap bottle, you gotta drink it.
All it does is pop and
that
pop.
is the season.
This is the season
The new
finale.
season.
Get ready for season 3. And we will tell you.
We have more videos. We have more music videos. We have more original movies. We have everything going on the YouTube channel. Runner and Gunner. We have a brand new YouTube channel. Check it out. Runner and Gunner.
Runner and Gunner.
Type in Runner and Gunner into your Google and you'll find everything that we do.
You will find everything that we're doing. And we love you guys. And we love you for listening up. Thank you for staying in tune.
Here's
the
to a
Runner
great
Gunner
fall.
Show. Cheers to the fall. Good night. Solid.
Runner and Gunner, not responsible for any injuries, postponements, or collateral that may occur during or post segments of our entirety of the show. You are now or have been listening to. We would like to add any involvement with similar subjects in the show are completely coincidental and may or may not be facts. We would also like to thank you, Lennox.